Hello dears, I'm Aryasa Mrs. from Physical Science. Welcome to my digital profile making. What comes into your mind when you hear a name C.V. Raman? The inventor, the explorer, the scientist. Sir Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman, the Indian physicist who made his motherland proud by becoming the first Indian to win the Nobel Prize for Physics. So, who is this C.V. Raman? How did he achieve all of these things? And what is the story behind him? Let's see. Birth. Sir Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman was born at Tiruchirappalli, Madras in Tamil Nadu on November 7, 1888. Raman's father was Chandrasekhar Ramanathan Iyer and his mother was Parvati Ammal. His father was a lecturer in mathematics and physics at Presidency College, Madras, so that from the first he was immersed in an academic atmosphere. Education. C.V. Raman had studied in St. Aloysius Anglo-Indian High School in Visakhapatnam. He displayed a brilliant mind even as a child and passed the matriculation when he was just 11, an FA exam at age 13 with a scholarship. In 1904, he obtained a B.Ed degree from the Madras University in Chennai. Later, in 1907, he gained an MSc degree with distinction. Personal life and family. C.V. Raman married Lokasundari Ammal in the year 1907. He had two sons, Radhakrishnan and Chandrasekhar. Radhakrishnan was a radio astronomer. Subramanian Chandrasekhar, who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1983, was the nephew of C.V. Raman. Chandrasekhar had done his work on nuclear reactions for stellar evolution and had found the Chandrasekhar limit. Early life. When he was a student, his researches in optics and acoustics were the two fields of investigation in which he spent his whole career. In 1906, Raman published the first research paper. In 1907, he was chosen for the Indian Finance Department. There, in the Indian Finance Department, he worked as a civil servant for 10 years in Calcutta. He got the Parrott Chair of Physics at Calcutta University in 1970, which was newly awarded. In 1726, he established and became the editor of the Indian Journal of Physics. He published his work on molecular diffraction of light. C.V. Raman, behavior of lattice. During 1932, C.V. Raman with his student Surya Bhagavatam found that the photons of light hold the angular momentum in quantum basis. Photons as a property known as spin. In 1933, he became the professor at the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. He got the first national professor from the Government of Independent India in 1947. Raman found a new way basic issues of crystal dynamics by studying the spectroscopic dynamics of crystals in 1948. He made his approach with properties of diamond and the optical characteristics of other substances like agate, labradorite, pearly feldspar and opal. Raman always had the handheld spectroscope with him for study. He proved that the energy of inelastic scattering of photons works as the fingerprint for the substance that spreads the light. So, Raman spectroscopy is used in the chemical processes and labs to find any material. In 1948, he retired from the Indian Institute of Science. He established the Raman Research Institute in Bangalore in the following year. He was the director for Raman Institute till his death in 1970 at Bangalore. Honors of C.V. Raman. Nobel Prize for the Raman effect and work on scattering of light in physics. In 1941, he won the Franklin Medal. In 1954, he got the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award of India. By this, he became the first Indian to get the Nobel Prize in Physics. He also won the Lenin Prize in 1957. India celebrates the National Science Day on 28th February to remember the Raman effect discovery to honor him. Death. A few days before his 83rd birthday, Raman suffered a mild heart attack on October 1970. But there was a quick recovery. He never dreamt of a life without work, so he had told his doctor, "I wish to live a 100% active and fruitful life." On 21st November 1970, C.V. Raman died due to a major heart attack while he was working on the lab in the Raman Research Institute. Success can come to you by courageous devotion to the task lying in